look at you. Look, oh, you all look so good. I wish I had a palette and a canvas and I would paint you perfect perfection, each one of you. You know, I'll tell you, you really do look, I've been watching you back in my dressing room, and you're smiley and you're happy, and I think it's because spring is right around the corner. I think that's why you're in a good mood. Oh, I love it. It sounds like it's my favorite time of the year. The sun is coming out, the grass looks greener, Donald Trump is in love, and it's also allergy season, and allergy season is if you suffer. There's 40 million people, they say, this year will suffer from allergies. So if someone next to you is sneezing, it's only allergies or the flu. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what it is. My doctors, I don't know. They tell you things. He told me to drink more pomegranate juice recently because there's antioxidants in it, or eat blueberries or sunflower seeds or walnuts because it's full of antioxidants. Does anyone know what an oxidant is? I don't. Why are we so against them? Why is everyone antioxidant? Doctors are always changing their minds about, there's always, one day they're telling you to drink 8 glasses of water a day, and the next day, I was in the bathroom, I didn't hear what they said, but it seems like doctors just invent these things. There's always a different diet. There's the Atkins diet, the South Beach diet, and there's that doctor who makes you eat eggs and ham, and you have to eat it on a train in the rain, and his name is Dr. Seuss. We should check his credentials. You have to be careful about which doctors that you listen to, because once I had my appendix checked by a doctor. Well, I thought it was a doctor. It turns out it was a salesgirl at the Clinique counter, and the white coat fooled me. She could not find a thing wrong with me, but suggested this rouge. What do you think? It's good? There's one doctor that I'll always listen to, and that's Dr. Dre. How to party. I don't say this often about a show, but I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't, because Donald Trump is here. Donald Trump. Man, have you watching this season? It's good this season. There's some people that I hope they keep on just so I can, we'll talk about it. And she's on one of my favorite shows. You may have heard of it. It's called Lost. Michelle Rodriguez is here. Michelle Rodriguez. And performing Morning Cab from their new CD, For Me It's You, the Grammy Award-winning Train is here. And if your show is going to have a train, you may as well have an airplane, or at least an airplane expert. We found the best, and he's only 7 years old, kid aviation whiz, and he's adorable. Chase Lucas is here. I wonder if his mother used to spoon feed him like, That's how I eat. Have you been watching American Idol? Anybody? American Idol? Okay. My favorites, the guys let me down. I don't know what's happening, but they let me down. I still like that Ace guy. He's good. Elliot was good, not as great as I thought he would be, but the girls I like, Catherine McPhee, I like her. And I like Mandisa is my favorite so far. Mandisa, look at Mandisa. I'm glad American Idol celebrates the singers. Then there's the show So You Think You Can Dance, because, you know, I love dancing, so I love that show for the dancers. A lot of people are talented, maybe not necessarily in the singing or the dancing area, but a viewer sent in this tape. We weren't sure what to do with it, so we're just going to call it our clip of the day. This is from Mike Lloyd in Midland, Texas. Keep in mind when you're watching him, he's an elementary school teacher.
I can kick myself in the head. And this is what it looks like from the side. Okay, now what I'm going to do is crush this aluminum can, or as you say in England, aluminium can, on my head. Okay, now I'm going to pop this balloon on my forehead. Okay, and finally I'm going to crush this egg on my forehead.
Well, an inspiration to kids everywhere. I can't kick myself in the head. Believe me, I have tried many, many times. One trick I can do, I can't do it right now in front of you, I'm wearing my show pants, but earlier I taped this in my dressing room. It's my pre-show and my vocal exercises. I do those two things to prepare for the show. You know, when I got into this business we call show, there was one thing I thought I would never say. Well, two things. One is, does this dress make me look fat? And the other is, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome gum sculptor Chris Antes.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. All right, when we say gum sculptor, when I heard about you, I thought you sculpted gum after it's been chewed. But what you do,
Correct.
It's sort of like when you do the trick in the bars, you put the cherry stem in your mouth and people can tie a knot in the cherry stem. You create a sculpture with the gum in your mouth.
In my mouth, yes. No hands involved.
Uh-huh, and when did you start doing this?
Well, when I was very young, maybe 5 or 6, and I always loved to chew gum. Younger than that, I always sculpted with my hands, and then seeing Willy Wonka, when that had come out, and Violet was a big gum chewing competition and stuff like that. That kind of inspired me.
And how do you do it? How do you...
Well, I start chewing it and then just picture it in my head and...
You picture it in your head?
Mm-hmm.
And then you just sculpt it with your tongue?
Yes.
Now, how long and how many pieces do you use?
Generally one piece.
One piece? So they have to be small sculptures?
Well, they are a little small.
Have you tried with more pieces?
I have.
And what kind of gum do you use?
Well, I generally do spearmint, extra spearmint.
Extra spearmint?
Because the flavor lasts an extra long time.
Oh, wow.
Minty fresh.
You're looking for an endorsement. All right, you have gum in your mouth.
Yes, I do.
And how long have you been chewing that particular piece?
For about an hour, I'd
You have
say.
to chew it for a while to get
Yeah, get it the right consistency.
All right, and what are you going to make?
Well, I'm going to make a dolphin.
A dolphin. Can we make sure there's no dolphin already in your...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. It's just
All right.
a piece.
Okay. All right, let's see the dolphin.
Okay.
Wow! 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 That's incredible! One more.
Okay.
Can you do one more? Do you save them all?
I do. I have a little display thing. It's got about 138 different things on it. Pretty much anything.
Do you have to spray
12
them to
signs of
keep
the
them
zodiac.
to do anything?
Well, yeah, I let them sit for a while, a couple days, so they get nice and firm, and then
Okay.
shellac them. Or...
Do what else are you going to do now?
Next I'm going to do a turtle.
A turtle. Okay.
Okay. Oh. That one got a little stuck to my lip, but
That's all right. That's amazing. That's amazing. It's incredible.
Well, thank you.
All right. You're gonna keep doing them throughout the show. If you'll go over and hang out with Tony,
Okay.
because I think that he's gonna enjoy learning this too. We're gonna check it with you throughout the show.
All right.
Don't go away. When we come back, Donald Trump's gonna be sitting right there.
Look at this group.
Good-looking people.
So nice. Standing ovation for what?
For,
For what? For
because
being
you
here.
tell it how it is, and we like it. We like it. You're actually very, very honest, and I usually agree with.
Well, you tell it like it is
Yeah.
also.
So
It's very interesting.
I
Isn't
certainly
that true?
do. Yeah. Look, you want to talk about the controversy that's swirling around right now, or do you want to avoid it?
Which one? I have so many. It's like I have
know.
so many.
I know. We'll pick one. What do you want to?
Well, I think I know the one you're talking about.
All right, let's talk about that show.
Go ahead. What would you like to say?
It doesn't matter to me. I mean, I don't really. If you
Well,
want.
you're mentioning Martha. I think Martha's a terrific woman.
Okay.
Right?
All right. Good. That's good. I think
do.
I think Martha's a terrific woman too, and I know there's been stuff, so I just didn't know if there's anything you want to say, and if you don't, that's
No,
fine.
no, I think it's been said.
All right,
actually.
good. All right, and I want to talk about this season, which oh man, there's some characters in this season,
true.
and now your kids are on it. Ivanka
Right.
and
Don.
are on the show as well. I haven't seen Don yet. When does he join us?
He joins you in 2 weeks, and Ivanka's on the show a lot. She'll be on 6 times, 6 different times, replacing Carolyn, and does a great job.
But Carolyn's still working for you, right?
Yeah, she's still working for
Yeah.
me, and she's also on the show, and they're sort of splitting it up now. Ivanka's coming into it.
And how do you like that? Like, what happens if she came in and you're not agreeing with? Well, not that you have to agree with her, but are you happy with how she is in the boardroom?
She's done a really good job. If she didn't, I'd say, Ivanka, you're fired.
You would.
No, but I would, probably. But, she's really done a good job. She's very natural.
Yeah.
She's always been very smart. She was a very successful model. And then she went to the Wharton School of Finance. She did tremendously well as a student. And she just joined me about a year and a half ago, and she's been great.
I think it's hard because, you know, it's one thing for you to be direct, but it's another thing for people to walk that line, like, because you want to be liked, but you want to tell it how it is. And I thought that she was really honest this last week.
Right, she's been very honest.
This guy, Lenny, what are your thoughts on him? You think he's going to last?
Well, he's very smart. He's very tough. He's from Russia. He's a Russian, and he's a very tough character.
Yes.
And, you know, I mean, he should last in terms of what we're doing. He should last. He is a very smart, tough cookie.
Okay. He also could be on The Sopranos, I think.
He could.
This guy right here, who almost got fired, Tarek, is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah, yes.
And he's a member of Mensa?
He's a Mensa, which means very high IQ individual.
Yeah, those people really make it a point to let you know they're a member.
They don't let you forget.
Yeah. There are a lot of smart people who aren't Mensa, right?
Well, there are a lot of smart people, and there are a lot of smart people that can't walk across the street. Now, he had a really bad first night.
Yeah.
But he does actually pretty well. He's a very good-looking guy.
Yes, he is.
People, the women are in love. The women, seriously, the women are in love with this guy.
So you're going to keep him on for that, all right. So, now, I know how it goes. So, are you excited? Your baby is going to be here in 5 weeks, is that right?
About 4 weeks.
Uh-huh.
Melania's
You're so calm.
Yeah. There's nothing I can do about it.
No,
right?
I know there's nothing you can do, but don't you just go like, I'm going to have a baby?
Well, I'm excited, and she's terrific, and she wants it so badly, and she's going to be a great mother. But, yeah, we're going to have a baby in about 4 weeks.
Oh, little girl, that's great. Little boy? Which is it, a little boy or a little girl?
Well, you know, Melania has a thing about nobody should know until it happens. So, personally, to me, it doesn't matter.
But she doesn't want people
But
to know.
she sort of doesn't want, so I honor that.
So you're going to be changing diapers and stuff like that?
Well, I will do it if need be. I don't think...
If need be.
If need be. No, I think she really wants to do that herself. You know, she's really...
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah.
I'll do it if I have to, but I hope.
If need be. Now, why would there be no one around to change the baby's diapers? All right, we have one gift right now and then another gift for you after the break. But we have, where is it? Is this the blue card here? It's a basket filled with all these sorts of luxury items for our friends at Nestle Good Start. So,
beautiful, thank you.
Now, this is for, thank you, Robert.
Wow.
This is obviously for a little girl, and we also have one that's for a little boy. So
That's
whichever...
why we didn't say what it is, because
Right.
this is where we get to...
Yeah. You want both, don't you? All right. Well, you can pick which one later on and take, because you can only have one.
Okay, you have it.
All right. After this break, we're going to give you a very, very special gift that I think you're going to really love. We'll be right back. We're back with Donald Trump, the amazing Donald Trump. And so now when you have the little girl or the little boy, which would you reach out for right now?
This is very, very smart. Let me see. Let me see that. I want them both.
All right. I know you do.
I want them both.
I knew you would. All right. Hold on to both of them. And when you see, are you going to be like that kind of dad where you're going to like walk around holding it all? Do you love babies?
Yeah, I love babies, and I've actually been a good father. I haven't been a great husband, but I've been a great father.
Yeah.
I've actually been a great father.
You've been a father for a long time, just about every single decade. You've been.
This is number 5.
It is.
And I have up to 28, so it's 28 years. I have a lot of gap. I have a lot of friends that are retired. They don't even know what I'm talking about with this, right?
Yeah.
But no, it keeps you young, and it's, you know, I love it from Melania. She's really happy about it. And frankly, I'm going to try and have some more.
Really?
Absolutely.
Wow, good for you.
So therefore, I think I can take both of those.
All right, we'll give you both. Now, and I know that it's hard when you go out because there's a lot of attention, so you want to be careful and you want to make sure the baby doesn't get a lot of attention because, you know. So we did something special for you when you take the baby out walking so people won't notice you quite as much. It's over here. Come on over here.
Wow.
Yeah. Isn't that nice?
That's very good. Come on.
It's very, very special.
That is very cute.
This is nice. And the bed is marble, which is really
Right.
kids. And on so no one recognizes that it's your baby. There's little
funny.
baby glasses.
That's funny.
Yeah.
And a little beautiful gold chandelier, which I
Yeah, right.
like. That's
So,
great. That's
yeah,
very
I
funny.
think you're going to really enjoy taking the baby out with this, and nobody will notice.
Now that is called imagination. That's great.
All right,
Beautiful.
enjoy
Thank
it.
you, Doc.
At the age of 7 years old, our next guest is a full-fledged aviation expert from Haverty Grace, Maryland. Please welcome Chase Lucas. Have a seat, Chase. You look great.
Thanks.
Well, you're welcome. What kind of plane did you fly out here on?
The Boeing 717.
Uh-huh. And do you like that plane?
Yes.
Uh-huh. How many people does that fit? Do you know?
No.
It's a lot of people.
It's a lot of people, yes.
Oh, good. And when you grow up, what do you think you want to be?
A future U.S. naval aviator.
And now you're 7 years old. What do you think that, because you started early loving planes, what do you think you love so much about them?
Well, I love because they have jet noise, and you get a better view than in a car.
That certainly is true, and there's not as much stoplights up there.
Yes.
Yes. And so you like the noise. You like the jet noise.
Yes.
Uh-huh, okay. And all these patches, where'd you get all these patches on your flight suit?
Well, at air shows, and pilots gave them to me.
That's nice. Pilots are giving you patches?
Yes.
Are you helping them fly?
No, they just give them to me.
They just give them to you.
But-
Do you think Trump is having a boy or a girl?
Well, my guess is a girl.
Great. All right, well, you might be right on that. And look at this picture. Here's you with John Travolta. Did you get a tour of his plane, or what happened there?
Yes, I did get a tour of his plane, but he had an air conditioning problem, and he was on his way to France.
Uh-huh.
And I got to meet him because he read about me in the newspaper, and he invited me to his house so I could see his plane.
And how was his plane? What kind of plane was that?
It's a 707.
Uh-huh. And do you like that one too?
Yes, when I went inside, I said, wow, it's like a flying house.
Wow. Because it's not a bunch of seats. It's like a whole house inside.
Yes,
Like a living room and all?
yes.
And TVs?
There's even a lady in the back that cooked for him.
Now, is that the kind of plane you want to fly when you get bigger, or you want to fly some of these?
Actually, see the one behind the F-14 there?
Which, I don't know the F-14. You tell me.
That one's the F-14.
Okay.
That's the plane I originally wanted to fly, but now it's being retired by the end of this year.
It is.
Yes, it is.
So which plane do you want to fly now?
This plane, the F-18F Super Hornet,
Uh-huh. And why do you want to fly that?
because this plane is replacing the Tomcat.
I see. And what kind of plane is that?
That's the A-10 Warthog, and it's virtually indestructible.
Oh. It seems like that's the one you want to fly, but no?
But no,
But no.
that's Air Force, and
And you want to do Navy?
yes.
Okay, right. All right. Well, I know that this is something that will be really fun for you. We wanted to give you a little gift for being here. So we're going to send you and your family, not you all by yourself, you and your family to Oahu, Hawaii, so you can take a tour of the USS Arizona and learn about your favorite planes, and you get to stay at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. They call it the Pink Palace in the Pacific. How about that? You're going to go there.
That's beautiful.
be fun?
Yeah.
All right. All right, drop and give me 20. No.
Just kidding.
Eddie! We'll be right back with Michelle Rodriguez after this. Don't go away. Please welcome Michelle Rodriguez! Wow, what's happening?
These things are painful.
Yeah. Oh, it's just for the walkout. See, I don't know how anybody wears them anyway, but now you're going to take them off right away.
Sorry.
So now, and I heard you just made that shirt because your wardrobe person wasn't here?
Yeah, you know, we had a little mix-up with the times, you know, and I had to do a little cutting, you know. You like the work? It's awesome, huh?
Yeah, you literally just made that?
Yeah. I thought it was cute.
It's very cute.
It's one-hit wonder.
Yeah, it's very impressive that you can just all of a sudden make a shirt. That's what happens when you're stranded on an island. You learn all those things to
improvise.
Yeah, exactly. Now this is something that I learned. I like doing this show because I learned so much about people that, you know, like I'm a fan, you know, of the show and of yours. You turned down a role on Desperate Housewives?
Ah!
Is that right?
Where do they get this stuff?
But that's true, right?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Now, why did you turn a role down on that?
Because if you're not a desperate housewife, what's the point?
Good point. Good point. You want to be one of the main ones. So you weren't going to be a main one. You were going to be the girlfriend of
I don't know.
Jesse.
Probably like, you know, I don't know, some character in there.
But I could see you. I think they need somebody like that in the neighborhood. We actually envisioned you in the cast, and we thought maybe you could be. There you go. I like the way that looks.
Oh, stop it!
You move into the neighborhood. Yeah. Oh, they'd hang out with you, okay? And it's weird that you're back in Hawaii shooting Lost because isn't that where you shot Blue Crush?
Yeah, it is. I married myself back then.
You married yourself?
Yeah.
Wow, so you'll never be apart from yourself. What a commitment.
So, Hawaii's special, Hawaii's special.
So is that why one of the reasons you jumped at the chance to work on Lost, because it was in the same place, or?
Yeah, I was just crazed about, you know, being in LA. I was just tired of Hollywood.
Right.
Just wanted to get away. Island.
Uh-huh. And so I love the show, and I can't wait to see what's happening. I hate when there's reruns, because I know I'm supposed to look at them because there's more theories. And
I get that a
but,
lot.
Yeah.
The rerun thing, people don't like that.
No, I don't. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. So, because I have some theories, and I'm sure you have theories. Do you know what's happening?
Well, actually, I'm pretty much out of the loop, but I have my own theories, and a lot of them have to do with the battle between science and faith. It's kind of like, you know, scientists and government experiments, and then that versus like natural Bermuda triangles and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's mine too. All right, Lost. If you're not into it, get on board. It's really, really good. It's very complicated, and you just never know what's going on. But I love it. Lost airs Wednesdays at 9 on ABC.
Wow. That's fantastic.
I have been working on that the whole show, and I really, let me just put it right on the board so you can see. It's the Taj Mahal, and there you go. I want to thank, that's really impressive. It's truly amazing.
Thank you very much.